Think about someone. We're gonna find out exactly what they're thinking about you right now. And yes, it's usually the person that was on your mind the second I said that. Ooh. These cards are flying. I just cleansed them and they're lively. They're lively. This person's thinking about you a lot. Thinking a lot about you too. Wow, there's a lot of like... They're really thinking about you. Like a lot. Like, I literally just said that like twice. You are on this person's mind often. Especially when they're alone and especially when they're falling asleep. Or when they, maybe not always falling asleep, but like when they get a chance to be by themselves. Like when they go inward and, yeah. Yeah, they think about you a lot. Whoa. This is not what I thought it was going to be, but it never is, right? It never is. So, I feel like this person really, really sees you is where we're going to start. Because this person has like, they've had a lot of time to themselves to think and realize and see you for who you actually are. And I'm also getting this energy that you've been taken away from them. I feel like they had a chance with you or they had their time with you and they're in a sense where they're realizing that it's not that they've lost it, it's just that you've shifted, is what I'm getting. And I think that in this period, oh my gosh, I actually saw a tarot reading literally like a couple of days ago by one of my favorite readers. Her name is Paula. And I think it was her. But she literally said like, in order to feel your presence, they needed, oh, what did she say? Oh. It's in your absence that they have finally felt your presence. And so that's kind of the energy that I'm also getting here. I'll literally tag her. I'm like pretty sure it was her. But like, I feel like this person genuinely like had their time with you. And since that time has kind of like ceased, it's not that you really like, it's not that they lost you. It's just like, there's been a deep separation is what I'm getting. Like it's been either that, I feel like it's more of like a they were pulled out of your life situation is what I'm feeling. And I think that it was like, it was actually for your benefit. I'm getting that very powerfully, but it was also a really intense moment or time in your life where it's like, it felt very overwhelming, almost like they were ripped from your reality. Like, and since then, because this didn't happen like just right now, like it happened like enough time ago for you to have space. And in this space, in this absence is how much they've really come to the realization of like how wonderful you are is what I'm getting. Like how beautiful you are and how much you showed up for them and how just like they're finally like realizing how potent you are, which is like, I know that it's like kind of sad to feel like it took them this long to realize it. I think they always felt you, but again, like by giving anything space is when you come to the point where you can really realize like how wonderful it was, you know, like how to, it's like the gift of distance allows you to miss people, allows you to realize like how much you love them, you know what I mean? And that's kind of the energy I'm like really feeling here is like this person is like really seeing you and like recognizing like so much in the ways that you showed up for them is what I'm getting. Like it's a very deep energy of like how you showed up for them emotionally. And also like, I think you were always there for them when they needed you. 444, as I said that, like you were always there. Like the angels would always send you in moments where they like really needed someone there, or anytime that they were feeling like things were falling apart, or like you were just always there. And I think that now things have shifted, and in your absence, they're actually like experiencing not having you there for the first time. And you know, I feel like, let's find out. I think there needs to be a little bit more. Give me 1 second. What else do you want to say? Yeah. Okay. So this is all coming to pass, and the reason that this is coming through in the way that it is in this reading is because this closing of the union that has happened, this like shift where they were removed from your reality, this like distance that has been created, is an opportunity. It's like, it needed to happen. You guys needed to be pulled apart for something new to come into your reality, for something to be given to you. And I feel like what actually was going on is that you were giving so much energy to this essence, to this being, where it was taking too much of your time and your energy. And it's not that they were taking it, it's that you loved them so much is what I'm getting, that like you were giving eternally to them, and this needed to be removed in order for you to receive and step into this next like part of your life is really what I'm hearing here. Yeah, this also pulled you away from a time of turbulence, I'm hearing, that you weren't meant to be a part of. So there might even be something that like is being moved through that you just like weren't meant to be a part of, this thing that's being like shifted and moved around. And so your angels like pulled you back or pulled them away in order to ensure that like things stayed separated, so that if in the future like there is a moment to come back into union, or that's meant to have you guys in one another's lives again, like that can come back more seamlessly. I've literally personally had this happen like years ago. So funny that this is coming through, but like, I had a friend, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but sometimes I guess like personal stories come out. I had a friend that I was extremely close to, but I was also in this relationship that like I just was so not myself in, and like I was like literally not myself. I was so lost in that relationship, and she was such a wonderful friend to me, and then something happened and all of a sudden she just disappeared, and I didn't understand what was happening. Like for 2 years I didn't know what was happening, but like she left right on time, because then I had to move through like the separation of that relationship, and I had to go through so much of refinding myself. And then 2 years later I came to her and I was like, so like what happened? Like what did I do? Because I didn't understand what I did, you know, like I was so confused, and her angels had just pulled her away from me, and like there wasn't any like real communication about it, because there just wasn't meant to be, you know. She was just meant, she needed to be separated from me at that time. And 2 years later I was like, what happened? And she was like, oh, this is what happened. And I knew that I just like wasn't meant to be there, and she told me the entire story, and I was like, it wasn't me, you know. I was like, oh my god, like none of it had to do with me. I just like had to go through that whole journey of like finding myself and moving through so many things. And if she had been there, there would have caused like turbulence between the relationship between the two of us. But what ended up happening, which it's funny and really cute that I'm sharing this, is after we had that conversation where I came to the point of like coming back to her and being like, what happened? Like, what did I do? Like, how was I not a friend to you? And she was like, oh, it had nothing to do with you. Like, And then we had that conversation, that really, really hard conversation. It was so hard for me to go to her. But we had that really deep, hard conversation. And from that moment, we just got closer and closer. And she's literally one of my best friends in the world today. Like, she's one of my favorite human beings in the world. And like, we came back into relation, but it took time. And like, this can go for, since I'm sharing this story, it doesn't mean that this person has to be a friend that you're talking about. It doesn't really have any correlation to that of like how you're connected to them. It could be a relationship. It could be someone that like you were to any degree, right? But the whole point is like, if you guys are meant to be together later, like that will fall back together so seamlessly, even if there is a little bit of like a push for it to happen, but it will happen. You know what I mean? You're not gonna miss that if it's meant to come back together. And right now, like, the angels are literally guiding the separation for you. So really just trust in that. And like, something beautiful is coming in for you, and this needed to be removed for you in order for this new thing to come in. So I love you so much. If this message resonated with you, please let me know, and I will see you in the next message.